bottom of the third, and Jacob Wilson's going to lead it off. And Jacob Wilson drives it in the left. Jacob Wilson strikes green and gold in Sacramento. How about your first career homer coming into your ballpark?
Jay Willie flexing the muscle. He does an incredible job of getting the bat and getting the barrel to the ball. You pack a little punch behind it now, and you start to see some of those singles turn into doubles. Some of those doubles are clearing the wall.
The Phillies' first run, and eventually Jacob Wilson gets a hold of one. Jacob Wilson, homer! There's the power in his second year. 2-1 A's.
We highlighted Jay Willie in the open, and it was because of this. The ability to put the bat on the ball with the level of consistency that he has shown has been impressive, and the fact that he is going to start to turn some of those doubles into homers, as you just saw there, is something you have to be really excited about.
Jacob Wilson trying to drive in a run or two, and Jacob's going to get it into the outfield. This drops down, in comes a run. Blade scores, Langoliers around. The A's have scored two. Jacob Wilson gets the job done. It is 5-3, green and gold.
That's right, Jacob Wilson once again, the wizard with the wand. Just a great job of punching that baseball over to the right side.
Contact hitter did not disappoint.
3-2 payoff. Ground ball deep in the hole, short, backhanded by Wilson. Jump throw to first, and they got him!
Oh, Jay Willie the magician!
Made something out of nothing. Jeter-esque from Jacob Wilson. Line drive, it's off the glove of Wilson, and he recovers and makes the catch. And Severino turns around, hands up, and he's like, come on, man, that's awesome.
Elevate, stick with it. Jay Willie on the job.
Higashioka bouncing ball up the middle. To his left is Wilson. Spin throw to first, and it's dug out by Soderstrom. Somehow Jacob Wilson is able to make a play out of nothing.
Well, and you got a lot of things going for you right there. Jacob Wilson, who's got a great arm. He's a good athlete.
Hard shot dive in play by Wilson. Gets to his feet. The throw is perfect. And they retire Berger.
Jay Willie going lateral. I mean, this ball stung right back up the middle, and Jacob Wilson, a great first step reaction, knows he's going to have to lay out and get dirty, and he does, and he gets even dirtier throwing a strike over to Nick Kurtz. And how about the big fella? Outstanding effort from Jacob Wilson.
3-1. Line drive to center field. It's a base hit. Streaking around third is Urias. The throw to the plate is Lang. It's Lang. The A's win the series. Jacob Wilson walks off the Rangers again. It's a 4-3 winner. The A's have arrived in West Sacramento.
A young man who has showed a flair for the dramatic comes through again. Go clap hands, boys. That is series number 1.
Here's the 0-2. This one, a chopper on the ground. Jacob Wilson's going to have to move to his right across his body and an out. Nice job by the shortstop to make the final out. He's trying to answer back after the White Sox took a 1-0 lead. Jacob Wilson to left field. This ball's traveling. See you later. Jacob Wilson, one swing of the bat, ties it up. How about a walk-off winner last night? A homer tonight, number 3 on the season.
That's why I said it. Willie Walkoff got the golden ticket. He is going to put the baseball in play. And I think there was a lot of conversation about, well, is there enough power in there? Is he going to have the bat knocked out of his hand? I think we've got a lot of those questions answered.
That's going to be a tough play, but guess who gets there? Jacob Wilson building himself into a nice defensive shortstop.
Well, again, Jacob Wilson, I think the best part of this play, Jenny, is how quickly he's able to go down and get this ball. You know, it's not how he has to lay out laterally. I think it's more about him getting the glove down on a ball that, as I mentioned, picking up speed, working its way through the infield. He's able to stab it and get up and fire a strike over to the big fella.
Ground ball, Gio dives for it. Backhand by Jacob Wilson, and Kurtz connects on the other end. Left side of the infield, getting the job done.
Well, Gio sold the farm for it. He couldn't quite get to it, but Jacob Wilson able to come in on the back end, get a little backhand action. He slings on over to Kurtz, and Nick Kurtz, big left-hander, doing a good job of stretching out off the bag. Little scoopage.
2-2, broken bat up the middle, slow rolling ball, kicks off the second base back. Wilson's throwing to first, and they got him!
Oh my goodness! You want to talk about reaction? Jacob Wilson, a la Ozzie Smith, able to gather the redirection. We've seen second base come into play here a few times over these last few ball games. Jay Willie flashing the leather.
First pitch to Wilson is grounded through for a base hit. He's getting the windmill home. Bladay's gonna score. Tie game in the bottom of the 10th.
Right on time. You see where they want it. They wanted elevated. Munoz obliges, but that's Jacob Wilson up there, folks. He just simply does not swing and miss. You can see the defense sort of shaded over on that right side, trying to close every bit of a hole over there unsuccessfully. Looking for a ball in play? Sure, Jacob Wilson's your guy. The problem is this baseball more than likely is going to find a hole with the way that he approaches the game.
0-2 pitch back up the middle, a base hit. Wilson does it again. The savior in Sacramento. Chaos in the capital city, and the A's win 7-6.
Willie walk-off strikes again. That is the third career walk-off knock for Jacob Wilson, already the second of the season.
First pitch from Lou is a bouncing ball up the middle, and it will clip off of the glove of Crawford and trickle into center for a leadoff single. 2-0, and that's line the other way, fair down the right field line. That'll tuck into the corner, and Wilson will push for second base and stop there with a 2-out double.
Oh, Willie walk-off, just wielding the wand at will. My goodness. Again, watch where this hits on the bat. Right on the barrel, and he inside outs a pitch working its way in once again. This one shot right down the line.
1-2, grounded off the diving glove of Tellez. That trickles into the corner. Brown is going to score. Wilson to second base. He has another double, and it's 5-0.
I tell you, this right here, a total team effort. You need Jacob Wilson to come up and put the ball in play. Rowdy Tellez has this ball shoot off his glove, trying to lay out and make a play. We got Bobby Crosby here, and he's pointing right away to second base for Jacob.
3-1. Make that a fourth hit and a 4-for-4 day for Jacob Wilson. It doesn't matter where you put it. The bat is going to find the ball.
You start to look at some of the swing metrics, you know, one of the slowest swings in the game. But when you think about his game specifically, we're not looking for Jacob Wilson to whip the bat through the zone at 80 miles an hour. That's just not going to be who he is.
Jake was bebopping around today as well. Looking forward to making his debut here at Dodger Stadium. I'm sure a place that he spent a lot of time dreaming about what this big league dream would look like. Of course, had to look no further than a man in his house and his own father. I'm sure ventured here to Dodger Stadium plenty. Here's the 3-1 and sneaking through to break that 0-for-6 streak he had going on. Hitless in 6 at bats. Why not start the road trip fresh? Back to the top of the order with Jacob Wilson. He wastes no time. Jacob Wilson, welcome home. A 2-run homer for Jay Willie. It's 2-0 A's.
Go to work, Jay Willie. Jacob Wilson all over that curveball. That thing just kind of sat up, stayed close to the inside part of the plate. And Jacob Wilson opened up and hammered it.
The 3-1. He hits this one to center field. That ball's going back. That ball's going back. And gone! Jacob Wilson, a multi-homer game. Another 2-run shot, make it 4-1. Contact hitter? Just call me Slugger.
Yeah, put my foot in my mouth. My goodness, fastball up top. Jay Willie says, I'll meet you there. Yeah, Jay Willie, I was talking about your ridiculous pop. How about it? That goes without saying.
And Jacob Wilson's going to sneak one through. Yeah, he has the home run capability, people, but he wants to make sure you know. Contact hitter, too.
Well, and there's a reason that I said that this might be the most predictable at bat in the big leagues.
First pitch swinging, Wilson driving it to left field. Kepler going back, and Wilson has homered. There is not a better way to start a game to end a homestand than what Jacob Wilson just did. His 6th home run of the year, and they get on Luzardo early.
Why not? One pitch and you got yourself a lead.
Launches this one, left field for Jacob Wilson. Crawford boxes, here he comes. A home run to take the lead from Jacob Wilson. It's 3-2.
Jay Willie with the wallop. I mean, he hit that like he knew it was coming. He got the breaking ball, he got it up, and he did not miss. That slider elevated, and that is on the screws.
2-1, high in the air, deep to left. Bader goes back, and that ball is way gone. Tack on another homer, Jacob Wilson, his 8th of the season, and it's 5-0, green and gold.
All aboard. Next stop, Pound Town. I mean, it just feels like there's not much he can't do with a bat in his hand.
That's bounced on the left side, backhanded by Wilson. Off balance throw, got him. Nice play by Jacob to his right. Oh, that's a fine play. 6-3 on the putout, worth an exclamation point.
Every time you see that play, you might as well just call it the Derek Jeter play. Those that can range far to the right into the hole and make the play without stopping their feet and drop a dime at the first baseman bag. I mean, look at here. And it doesn't help to have a guy over there that's 6 foot everything.
Yeah, you got a big target over there.
Jacob Wilson puts a swing on one to left field. Wilson with the homer. How about another multi-hit night? Do it with an exclamation point. 4-1.
How about a Willie wall ball? This thing off the facade of the clubhouse. Now 32 multi-hit games for Jacob Wilson.
Here's a ground ball from Nathan Lucas, and a collision between the second baseman and the shortstop. Still results in the out, but Muncy got right in there, and Wilson luckily has a smile on his face as he gets up.
I don't know how many shortstops across the league can play the game with the second baseman on their back, but Jay Willie getting it done.
0-1 pitch, that's hammered to deep left. Nolan Jones going back at the track and at the wall, and Wilson has homered.
Jay Willie with the wallop.
His 10th of the season, and that was crushed to left.
Well, he got himself a changeup that just fluttered right in the heart of the zone, and he pounded it. Flex on him, Jay Willie. So, Jacob Wilson, you got to be ready to hit.
Wilson ready. Puts a swing left field, and a homer for Jacob Wilson. 3rd game off the IL, and the power is back for Jay Willie. 2-1, A's on the board.
Yeah, looks like Jay Willie brought the whooping stick up north.
And play the Houston Astros. A swing for Jacob Wilson, a drive to left, and Jacob Wilson has a homer. 3-0 A's here in the first.
How about Jay Willie with the wallop? Ever since Jacob Wilson's return, they have been trying to charge him inside with fastballs, and Jay Willie said, not today.
1-2 pitch, back up the middle. Duran with the backhand. Can't corral it, and Wilson reaches safely. And it is immediately scored, an infield single.
Just a bit of an in-between hop there that the second baseman couldn't get to cleanly.
Jacob extended his hitting streak to 4 games with an infield single back in the first. 1-2 pitch, line drive the other way. It'll drop in front of Garcia. First and second as Garcia throws it into third. Wilson continuing to eye the opposite field. A 2-hit performance for him in the early going. Left center field, that's dropping down fast. Hellman dives and it drops down for a hit. Harris scores, here comes Geloff. Wilson slides into second base. 2 RBI double, and the A's are finally on the board. An 8-2 game.
And it's Jay Willie who can be your zero, Chris Carey, taking care of that goose egg on the scoreboard.
Grounded to short. Wilson's coming home. McIver's tag is right on the money. The throw was perfect. So they cut down Connor Wong at the plate.
Good play by Wilson and McIver to record the second out.
Fantastic. You get a two-hop shot over to Jay Willie. Throws a strike to Willie McIver, who's going to drop a knee and take care of Connor Wong.
2-2 windup and pitch. Breaking ball bounced to short. Wilson's coming home. Quick throw. McIver's tag is there.
An exceptional play by Jacob Wilson. And it's not only here at the ballpark, but
Wilson drives one to left. Benson back, and Wilson has homered. "13 homers on the season. 59th RBI, and the A's have scored in the fourth.
In the air, coming in is Lawrence Butler, going out is Jacob Wilson, and the shortstop. What a catch.
I mean, he's a wizard with the wand. Not too bad out there with the leather either. Jacob Wilson immediately turns the back. You start to track this thing over your shoulder, and the fact that you watch him start to reroute a little bit and make the adjustment, I think at times what you see is a fielder kind of maintain their path and they end up throwing the glove over to the side, almost waving at the ball.
Ground ball chopped. Jacob Wilson gets to it. The jump throw over to first, and Wilson impressing here at PNC Park.
In front of mom and dad. That's right. Jay Willie Sr. loves it. Jacob Wilson, the only play he was going to have is to get as strong of a throw off as he could over to first base. Nick Kurtz able to go down and get the easy one-hop delivery. You got to love every bit of it.
2-2. Wilson swings on it to left field over the head of the outfielder. Langalier's in. Brent Rooker to follow. Clear the bases. Jacob Wilson. We have a tied game in Sacramento.
Adam Frazier can't get to it. Jay Willie gives it a ride. Langoliers will score. Brent Rooker will score. And Tyler Soderstrom, all three.